Hey y'all, it's Amanda, and today we're going to be talking about ordering plant plugs online. So this is my first go around with ordering plugs online. So I really wanted to share the experience, the reasoning behind it, what plugs I ordered, where I ordered them from, share that all with y'all in case you're interested in doing the same thing. So I recently placed an order for plant plugs from Farmer Bailey, and I wanted to walk you through exactly what I ordered, why I chose these varieties, what you will need to know if you're thinking about ordering plugs online. This is not sponsored at all. I paid full price. They didn't give me anything for free, anything like that. So this is really just my honest opinion about how I went through the process. Okay, so let's start with the basics. What are plant plugs? So plugs are young plants grown professionally. They tend to be larger than a typical seedling, but they are smaller than potted plants. Some of the benefits of plant plugs are you get a head start on slow growers, more uniform plants when getting them started outside, and it saves weeks of growing time. Okay, so why I ordered plugs this season, and that's why I feel like the number one question, like, why did you order plugs? So plugs make sense for me because some of the seeds are slow and tricky, and I had some mishaps on seeds starting this year. Germination rates are inconsistent, especially with some of the ones that I really wanted to grow this year, specifically Lysianthus. And bloom time matters, especially for my cut flowers. So some of the seeds I was a little far behind on already. So go ahead and getting some plugs for them helps me stay within the right window for growing. Okay, where I ordered them from. I ordered from Farmer Bailey, and the reason I ordered from them is because they are all over my social media and people talk about them all the time. And Farmer Bailey is basically like a broker. He brings lots of different growers together in, or he, she, I don't know. Farmer Bailey, the company, brings lots of different growers in from multiple places in the nation, brings them all onto one location, one ordering location for you so you can go there and get what you want. So Farmer Bailey is known for cut flower varieties, which is right up my alley. Love it. Lysianthus in particular, the variety of Lysianthus they have available is exceptional, very exciting. And they have multiple delivery windows, so multiple weeks and such that you can choose to have your plants delivered based on your last frost date. Okay, but let's get to the fun part. Okay, I want to talk to you all about the varieties that I ordered. So you have to order a certain amount to fill whatever the box size is. And with Farmer Bailey's, you can totally order like commercial where you buy hundreds of plugs, or you can buy sets of eight little plugs together. And I purchased the sets of 8. And I believe you have to buy 6 sets of 8 to fill the box, but I could be wrong with that. So the first one we're going to talk about is Alchemia Thriller, or also known as Lady's Mantle. So this particular variety, it likes full sun to part shade. It appreciates afternoon shade in hot climates, so it will need afternoon shade in my particular area. It is hardy zones 3 through 8, so it should act as a perennial in my area. It grows about 12 to 18 inches tall, and it has a similar spread as well, and it forms a very soft mound. So talking about its appearance, it has velvety scalloped green leaves that hold dew and raindrops beautifully. It has airy sprays of chartreuse yellow flowers in late spring to early summer. The flowers really act more as a soft filler than a focal bloom, and its greenery is excellent for filler within bouquets as well. It's excellent for edging, bouquets, and softening structural beds. And I've been wanting to start Lady's Mantle for a while. Several people have suggested it is going to be started in one of the metal troughs at the back of my property, kind of tucked into the area. I'm going to just put all the plugs in one trough and allow it to just overflow with Lady's Mantle. I think that'll be really fun. And then if it ends up being successful, I can dig up some of those plants in the future and move them to different areas. But I'm really just going to contain it in one area for now until I have a better understanding of how it's going to do within my garden. And Lady's Mantle is really a plant that adds magic to your garden without shouting. It is like the accompanist. It is like, you know, the sidekick. It kind of fills in spaces beautifully without needing to be the focal point. Okay, next on the list is Digitalis Dalmatian Mix or Foxglove. And I usually start my Foxglove from seed, but my seed is old and I just had very poor germination and I just really struggled with it. I usually start my seed in the summer and then plant it out in the fall so it can overwinter outside and then come back and give me blooms in the spring. So for this Dalmatian mix, it is full sun to part shade. I do highly suggest that Foxglove has afternoon shade, particularly in my area. It performs best with some afternoon protection in warm regions, just like we were chatting about. It's often grown as a biennial or short-lived perennial. I pretty much grow this Dalmatian mix as an annual. It will bloom for me the first year, and then after that, it's kind of just is what it is. There are some varieties of Foxglove that'll bloom the first year for you. But for me, I really don't try to grow any of the varieties of Foxglove that take a full year in order to bloom. It just is too long and takes up too much space for me. It is hardy, roughly zones 4 through 9. And remember though, it is quote unquote an perennial, but it's only going to last a year or two. It is about 24 to 36 inches tall. Now for its appearance, it has tall spires of tubular bell-shaped flowers. It comes in shades of soft pinks, purples, creams, bicolors. It's really, really pretty. It blooms earlier than the traditional foxgloves, which is really going to work for me in the area that I'm going to be layering it in because I'm going to be layering it with cleome. And so it's all going to be mixed in together. So the Dalmatian foxglove should come up and bloom, and as it begins to fade, the cleome should take over, which would be really nice. And it has very strong vertical interest, and cleome does well, and this is going to be able to fill the back portion of a corner garden that is open to my neighborhood. So I'm really excited to get it in there. Okay, next I have 3 varieties of Lisianthus. So my Lisianthus this year, I just had very poor germination. I actually had pretty good germination in the spring and, in the summer, which is when I usually start my Lisianthus. I start it in the summer and then I plant it out in the fall and I overwinter it and then I get blooms the next year. However, I had a back injury, my dog died, a lot just went on, and I just neglected all of my seeds. So I did not continue with those. And I did another round start of Lisianthus, and I had poor germination again. So I just decided to bite the bullet and focus on some plugs this year, specifically because Lisianthus works as a perennial in my zone, which is lovely. So for the first one, I got Lisianthus Celeb 2 Metallic Blue. It likes full sun. It is hardy in zones 8 through 10. So like I said, it really acts as a perennial in my area. It's 24 to 30 inches tall and it has very strong upright stems, which is great because I will be harvesting these for cut flowers. For its appearance, it has a metallic, cool tone, silvery blue petals. I know, right? Rose-like layered blooms, elegant, formal appearance, and extremely popular in cut flower work. I'm very interested to see what this color looks like in person. Okay, the next Lisianthus I have is a Rosa 1 Lilac, and it likes full sun. It is hardy in zones 8 through 10, and it's about 24 to 30 inches tall. For its appearance, it has a soft lilac to lavender blooms, which I think will fill out really well with a lot of the other cut flowers I have. Rounded rose style flower shape, slightly more romantic and pastel than the Celeb varieties, and it's excellent color for wedding palettes and soft arrangements. So I'm really looking forward to those. All of these varieties have just a very soft color so that they can be mixed together, but they can also be mixed with other varieties of cut flowers. And then the last Lisianthus and the last plug that I got is Lisianthus Blue Chateau. And I've actually grown this from seed before and seen it in person, and it is Lovely, absolutely beautiful. It requires full sun, hardy in zones 8 through 10. It's about 24 to 30 inches tall, or I think I put 24 to 36 inches tall. Its appearance is deep blue to violet blooms, fully double ruffled petals, and it is absolutely super ruffled and beautiful. Dramatic, luxurious look, and taller variety with strong stems. So really excited to get those all planted up. And especially for these Lysianthus and for the ladies mantle, which will act as a perennial, I don't feel so bad spending some money on these plugs, knowing that I will have them for multiple years. Now, I will not have the Dalmatian mix for multiple years, so that's important to point out. So let's talk about delivery windows. Specifically for Farmer Bailey, when you place an order, you will select a delivery window. It'll be a week of time or just an amount of time, amount of days in a row where your order will be delivered during that time. That time is very important because you don't want to get these plugs in too early before your last freeze and not be able to plant them, because when these plugs arrive, you need to be able to commit to planting them right away. So you really need to look at what makes sense within it. So why I kept these all in the same delivery window. Ordering and delivery logistics is super important when ordering plugs or ordering any kind of plants online. So Farmer Bailey requires one delivery window per order. So this whole order has one delivery window. It was all ordered together. If I needed multiple delivery windows, say I had some plugs I wanted to plant in early spring and I had some plugs I wanted to plant in late spring, I would have to make sure that those sets of plugs were on two separate orders so that they could have two separate delivery windows. That's probably the most important thing to understand when you're ordering from Farmer Bailey's. So let's talk a little bit about the cost. The plugs are typically sold in trays of 8. And the cost varies based on crop difficulty, greenhouse time, and labor, because some of these take months and months to grow on to the point where they can actually sell them. So it really is dependent on what all is involved with growing that particular variety. So based on the ones that I got, the ladies mantle was 8 plugs for $19, so a little more than $2 per plug or per plant, which in reality, when you think about that as a perennial, that's a pretty good price. For foxglove, it was 8 plugs for $19 as well. I did order 16 plugs of the Dalmatian foxglove because I think it'll look really nice to have a dramatic look to it. So a couple of dollars per plant. And then for Lysianthus, it's 8 plugs for $20 for that one. So that's about what? $2.50 per, is that right? I'm not good at math. So $2.50 per Lysianthus plug, which considering it's a perennial for me, that is wonderful. Very happy. Typically from my Lysianthus, for the seedlings I start, typically each year I can get anywhere from 8 to 12 blooms or stems per Lysianthus plant. So when you really kind of factor that in, it's not bad on the price. Okay, let's talk about what to look for when ordering plugs, because you might not all be ordering from Farmer Bailey. You might want to be ordering from other places. So what is it we're looking for? You want to focus on the delivery window, making sure it's a delivery window that makes sense for you, your environment, and your garden. You want to look at the minimum order requirements. Like I was saying, I thought it had to be, I think it was 6 sets of 8. 6 sets of 8 in one package. So look at the minimum order requirements. Specifically on Farmer Bailey's website, there's a lot of places for commercial growers, but all the way at the bottom is a place for you to order for those who are ordering smaller amounts. So make sure you're ordering from the correct grouping so that you don't have to order 100 plugs of one particular variety if you don't want to. You're also going to be looking at plug size and tray counts, looking to make sure it's a nice, good, beautiful plug with great root system. That's what you're looking for. And you want to look at how many are in each tray. If you don't want 100 of the same Lysianthus, you want to keep looking for another supplier. You want to look at growing requirements after arrival, making sure that yours are getting delivered in the appropriate time so that the growing requirements are met. You don't want a bunch of plugs being delivered when you're still having freezing temps, and those plugs require above freezing temperatures. So make sure that you know their growing requirements and are having them delivered at the appropriate time. And you also want to look for your own ability to pot up and care for immediately. That's the other thing. So you need to imagine that the day that they arrived, you're either dealing with them that day or the next day, and that you're willing to continue with their upkeep and care. A lot of time with plugs, they have to be watered multiple times a day. They have to go into the ground within a certain amount of time, or they have to be potted up into larger containers. So they are going to be something you're going to have to deal with as soon as they are delivered. So let's talk about who plugs are for and who they're not for. So I think that this is really important, figuring out if plugs are going to work for you. Plugs are great if you value time, and time is my most valuable asset, in my opinion, for my world. By being able to get these through plugs, I don't have to stress about growing these, especially since I already did a round and it didn't go well. This is also, plugs are great if you want reliable bloom timing. So if you want your blooms to bloom at a very particular time, you can base that off of when you have your order and have your plugs delivered. And plugs are great if you're growing specialty flowers. Specifically for me, Lisianthus, foxglove. Those are very specialty, and these are mostly varieties that I haven't grown before. Plugs are not ideal if you enjoy seed starting more. I love seed starting, but like I said, I had failures, and that's why I'm backfilling with these plugs. But if you love seed starting, then just continue with the seed starting. It's less expensive and you'll still have great results. Plugs are not ideal if you're growing easy, fast crops. So you're not really looking for plugs for something like petunias or something like that. Easy, fast crops, that's not really ideal for ordering plugs because the price is too much. Those easy and fast crops can be started by seed easily yourself. So it's a little bit of waste of money to order plugs for them. And plugs are not ideal if budget is your main concern, as plugs are going to be more expensive than starting it yourself from seeds. So it's super important. You kind of heard me talking, I'm paying about $2.50 per plug for Lisianthus. I feel like that's a great price, especially based on the varieties of Lisianthus I'm getting. Lisianthus is available at one of my local nurseries at Covington's, and it's a shorter variety, and they charge $2.99 for a 4-inch pot. So I don't feel bad about these plugs that grow nice long stems for cutting at all. I feel great about that. But if you are trying to be very budget conscious, seed starting is going to be a better bet for budget than plugs are going to be. Okay, so for the right plants, plugs are absolutely worth it. The key is ordering intentionally and understanding what you're committing to when they arrive. So really think through the process. I would not order plugs on a whim. I would make sure you study, specifically figuring out delivery dates that make sense for you in your garden and the plugs that you ordered. But don't just jump in and buy a bunch of plugs before you've really thought through the process. Okay, I'm super excited. Tell me, have you ordered plugs before? How did it go? Where did you order from? Drop all that information below and let us know about your experience. The more comments you can drop, the more the rest of us are going to learn. So I would love to hear from you all about plugs. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, once these plugs arrive, I think my delivery window is the 3rd week in March, I believe. Once these plugs arrive, I will show you what they look like when they arrive, and I will show you the planting process so you can see it all the way from ordering to planting. And then of course, I'll give updates on them, probably mostly during my garden tours, and give you updates on how they're doing. But I'm really excited to give this a try. All right, you all, and if you are like me and you're on a gardening journey and you would like to do that with some gardening friends, be sure to check out my Patreon community. The link is in the video description below. It is all things gardening. We have a live for my certified mad gardeners tonight, where we're looking at seed starting. And we're looking specifically at troubleshooting seed starting that they've already started, that my patrons. So basically it's like a video group, and you're getting to show and talk about the seeds you're struggling with and getting advice from it. So that's super fun. Looking forward to that tonight. As a patron, you also get access to exclusive videos only available to patrons. I'm going to be putting a lot more of my garden maintenance videos on Patreon moving forward. And I'm really excited about those because they're going to be more long form videos that shows the truth of actual gardening in my garden, as opposed to the cut up pretty version that's put on YouTube. So I'm excited about that. You also get access to group chats, photo sharing, and direct messaging to me, so you can ask questions quickly and get answers quickly. All right, you all, as always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.